All right, we back. My expert opinion, the greatest show in the
world.
Yo, hit that like, hit that share, let everybody know you in here. Don't cost you no paper unless you was a mother. You know what? I don't want to say hater anymore.
Oh boy, okay.
Because we got this memberships program, and you know, you join the members, you get to see the full episodes. I'm no longer dropping full episodes. Just in case you didn't notice, I'm not dropping full episodes anymore. I'm gonna keep that exclusive for the people that really fuck with the show. Yeah. All right. So, you know, if you fuck with the show, join the members on YouTube and enjoy. You'll be getting these interviews a week in advance, maybe sometimes a week and a half. You know? Just trying to be like Big Bro, you know what I'm saying? I know how he do it, you know what I'm saying? I had to figure out the room, you know what I mean?
I've tried to set a few blueprints that a lot of people have followed, and that's cool. That's what I'm supposed to do.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The structure of this show and how everything is released was based on 2 shows. And one of them was yours.
Good. I'm happy.
MECC, how you doing, sir?
I'm happy. You know, this is when you put out dope shit, like, you have to expect people to, you know, utilize and take little bits and pieces of what you do. You know, no one ever follows a horrible business plan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I do have, we're going to get to it. We got Kent Stars in the building.
What up?
Once again, you know what I'm saying, my man?
This is new. This is new since last time?
Yeah. Oh, no. He's sitting in for today.
Oh, okay.
This is just a cameo. But we did do an episode with a bunch of social media influencers, and he was a part of it, and it's dope. Wait till y'all see it. The first half of it is crazy.
Shout out to GFA, God Family Art. Thank you so much for the birthday hoodie. This is fire. And shout out to, I'm wearing this specifically to shout out J. Cole for being the first person to respond, to actually responding on some hip hop shit. I don't care how you feel about it. I only care that he responded. Cause some people are still on, you know, church mouse mode. So shout out to J. Cole for actually responding. I dig the fact that we
that's a J. Cole album cover, but who is that?
GFA?
It looks like Wiz Khalifa.
It's not Wiz Khalifa. Come on, man. This the album cover.
Is that J. Cole?
No, it's not supposed. No, it's just in the.
But it's the J. Cole.
Look like his face.
Yes,
yeah.
Homage.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
At least that's how I took it. And it's fire, so I'm just wearing it.
I need a sweater too, yeah.
When you talk about the guys at the top of this media thing, is somebody that you just can't leave out of the equation. I mean, when we talk about interviews that are going viral, information, undiscovered information, things that we never knew about. A lot of you guys might love to hate him, but you know he's the source. He's the source. And if we start talking numbers, I guarantee a lot of you niggas ain't even close. You know, hate away, but he's here with us today, my homie Vlad.
This is my third time, fourth time?
Third.
Okay.
Third. Is it third? Third, right?
I don't mean to be distracted. I just pulled a long ass gray hair out of my dress.
Damn.
Like,
Look at that thing.
Wow.
I thought this was lint. This is not lint.
Curly like a chest hair.
This motherfucker used to live here. Look at the size of this. Jesus Christ. I know I got him, but wow. Happy birthday to me.
Say that. Put in your wallet.
Yes.
You know?
Can you leave in the comments happy birthday shout outs to MECC? It's MECC's
appreciate
birthday.
it.
And if you want his gray hair, he's selling it too.
You know what I'm saying? Word.
His OnlyFans.
$1,000. Come
he
through
actually
me,
put it
you
in his
get it for the
wallet.
low.
Okay.
Fucking this.
He put it in his wallet.
You put it in your pocket?
Hang on to that.
Put it in his wallet.
That was
It's gonna be someplace later on like, yo, look at
I can pay for that.
All right, so we were talking about the Dame thing, right? Before we go into Kung Fu Kenny kicking everybody's ass. One thing that Dame said is that he feels like some of the questions that you ask get people in trouble.
Right. He said that Vlad has police in the bushes that'll jump out. Like, how stupid is that of a statement?
Do you? It's crazy.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's just dummy talk.
They're not in the bushes, guys. They're not in the bushes. However, they are staring through the door, right?
Yo, bro, man, Denzel Washington, man on fire over here, bro.
Yeah, let's not play that
Don't
game.
play.
All right, and before recent, I could argue that point. You know, I could argue against that point.
Right.
Keffe D.
Yeah.
What's going on with that situation?
I mean, Keefe's currently in jail, facing his involvement in Tupac's murder.
Mm-hmm.
But you also have to understand that before I did my interview with Keffe D, Keefe wrote a book. And my interview was based on his book.
Right.
So I try to, you know, when it comes to interviewing people, I'll never ask about an open case. I'll never, you know, if I talk about certain crimes, it's because it's either past the statute of limitations or they've done actual prison time over those crimes and they've earned the right with their own life, the amount of life they've given up sitting in prison to talk about that. Like, for example, I just had Fu Banger on my show. He was the shooter during the whole Casanova Tekashi beef at Barclays Center.
Yeah, I saw that.
See what I'm saying?
He really didn't want to answer anything.
But they approached me to do the interview, so, you know?
Yeah, he was like, yeah, it was a Monday.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. But it's like, but in the open court, he admitted to the shooting. He had admitted to his affiliation with the 9 Trey Bloods. Like, this is not anything. There's no gotcha here. This can't be used against him later on. This was all spoken about in open court. He did his jail time. He got out. You know what I'm saying?
But I understand the reflex. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a street dude. No matter whether you did the time for it or whatever, it's still gonna feel uncomfortable talking about it if you follow that code.
Don't do interviews then.
Right.
If you're a real street dude, you shouldn't be doing interviews at all. If you're still active,
you
should not be doing interviews at all on any level. You shouldn't even have cameras around.
Right.
Like like when you look at, like, for example, like the cartel leaders, people don't even have photos of them.
We don't know what they look like.
You don't even, like,
They're
literally.
not on World Star telling you.
No, they'll be like.
We had a cartel.
I'm sliding on
We had
these
a
boys.
cartel guy in here. Not
Well,
too
I had
long ago.
Michael Corleone Blanco. He was the youngest son of Griselda Blanco.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But
that's scary.
His weed strain is odd.
yeah,
He got a weed strain. It's odd.
yeah. No, but to answer the question about Keefe, listen, I'm gonna not ask you whatever, but you wrote a book, and in the book you've laid out all the stuff that I'm asking you.
Right.
It's all public information.
So if you want to write a book, I have the go-ahead to ask you about the book that you've publicly released.
Right.
It was on Amazon. There's an Amazon link in the interview.
Transcription and the
So if
whole.
you're willing to write a book and you're promoting the book,
Right.
talking about the book,
Right.
it is what it is. And that's the only case I've ever heard that, you know, the interview was somehow involved in the person, whatever. Like, you know, like I remember I had to call Baller Alert today because they're like, oh, here's the instances where people have snitched on themselves and gone to prison, and they put up at my Casanova interview. And I had to call the owner of Baller Alert, and I was like, our interview had nothing to do with this case. And she's like, my bad, we'll take it down. Look at this case.
Did you threaten him, Vlad?
I didn't threaten him. But I got a relationship with most media outlets.
Oh, okay.
You know, if they called me and asked me to take something down, I'll do the same thing. You know, we all work together. There's no reason.
We're all in it together.
We're all in it together. You know, and sometimes we get it wrong. I mean, like, I remember Hot New Hip Hop wrote an article because I done an interview with Shirley Jew, and it's like, I was talking about sort of like some of my annoyance about not getting certain interviews. They're like, oh, and Vlad talks about annoying. He disses the Breakfast Club. And I'm like, I didn't diss the Breakfast Club. Y'all need to take this bullshit down. Like, you know, Envy's my man. Charlamagne's been my man forever.
Right.
I'm cool with Angela Yee, who's no longer on the show. So
I need to call you from now on.
But no, what I'm saying is,
some of the shit that goes out, I'll be tight. I'll be like, who the
well, but you gotta, I mean, people get it, because, you know, listen, it's not like the owner is the one who's writing this shit. A lot of times they have staff members who are just trying to get clicks.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is not true. And I had to hit up Charlamagne and Envy and say, if y'all see this isn't true. And then I hit up Hot New Hip Hop and they took it down.
But in the case of Keffe D, I do feel like the book, I had no awareness of the book. The interview, I watched it and I said, this is just too bold. It's too bold. Like, it doesn't make sense that someone like you have to have like complete faith that the government really doesn't care about who killed Tupac. So they're never gonna come to get me to say the things that he was saying in that interview.
Yeah.
As he was saying it to you, how did you feel? Did you feel like, oh, this motherfucker here, he don't know I did the Tupac remix album back in da-da-da. By the way, Vlad, yes, you did do that. What was the name of that?
Oh, Rap Phenomenon.
Rap Phenomenon. That Tupac. There's a Tupac mixtape. Everybody heard it. Everybody loved it.
I got mixtape of the year.
Mixtape of the year. Vlad was responsible for that.
I was one of the 3 DJs. It was me, Green Lantern, and Dirty Harry. I would never
Right. So you people are like, oh, he's a culture vulture. No, he actually did things for the culture. So
No, he's contributed. He's contributed.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That was a big deal. That
Yeah.
was a really big deal.
But, you know, I mean, with the Keffe D thing, listen, you want to write a book about it, we're going to interview you about the book.
Right.
And I have no qualms about it.
But you weren't sitting there like, I love Tupac, motherfucker.
My goal, listen, my goal was never to put him in prison. Like you know, to the point of when he did get arrested, Las Vegas PD kept calling me over and over and over again, leaving voicemails, leaving emails saying that they want the raw footage from all the interviews, and I never responded. I'm not cooperating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, like, I would never cooperate against a guest that I had on my show.
Right.
In fact, I've even had situations where I've had to fight
The feds.
and had to lawyer up and spend $10,000 and not being able and stop them from being able to try to seize footage and stuff like that.
See, I know this.
Yeah.
But I know public perception. They see,
Public perception is
Vlad,
going to be public perception.
yeah,
Man.
he did
And public
I'm like,
perception, you
y'all-
also got to understand how fake internet public perception is. Because
Yeah.
on the internet, you think that everyone hates me, but I walk outside, and every time I walk outside, people want to take pictures with me and tell me how much they love
Hey,
my
everybody's
content.
Vlad.
You never,
With that voice.
you never meet the hate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's true. I'm not making this up. Like, literally, like, I'll be outside.
The internet thinks I'm Donald Trump.
Jeez.
Yeah, we all have, because it's easy if you have a picture of a cat on Twitter to,
careful
to
with
call
that
you.
one.
You understand what I'm saying.
Trump
right?
got a lot of. Be careful.
You don't get it. You know,
Porn stars and shit. You might just be careful. Just be careful.
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
No, not that one. Nobody.
You're fired.
Not that one.
But yeah, man, the internet's going to be the internet.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like,
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.